Hey you guys, welcome back. My name is Valerie and this is Bright Violet Arts. Today I'm using my new subscription box from Archer and Olive to set up my goal planning notebook for 2022. And just to be clear, this is not an unboxing video. I'm going to show you how I actually used the items in the subscription box to set up this goal setting notebook, and I'll take you through the prompts with me as I go. So I want to show you the items that came in the sub box, starting with this notebook, just because I want to kind of fangirl out over Archer and Olive. I'm not affiliated with them. This video is not sponsored. I'm just a normal customer of the brand, and I've been subscribed to these quarterly boxes since they started coming out in December of 2020. This is my favorite one, and the reason it's my favorite, in addition to all these like really cool products that came with it, is that it came with an email from Archer and Olive that prescribed exactly how one might use these materials to make a goal-setting notebook for the upcoming new year. One of the main reasons that I like to journal as a hobby or as a lifestyle, I think, is because I'm obsessed with the idea of self-improvement and better management of my time. For those reasons, the notebook I set for goals at the beginning of the year is the most important to me of all the journals I really ever create. I do want to add that I'm using some of my own materials, like these gel pens, some of my own washi tape, and this Karin Deco Brush gold metallic brush marker. This is just from my own stash, and they did not come in the subscription box. But these are the prompts that came in the PDF that was attached to the purchase email. The prompts are arranged into 4 chapters, so I'll go through those with you. I'm going to start off with some artwork for chapter 1. So chapter 1 is reflections. It's looking back on 2021. Each section is going to have 5 journaling prompts in it, and I will type up the ones that I used in my description box. I decided to separate each chapter from the others with a cover page. That's the way Archer and Olive did it in their email, so I just followed suit. And I actually am recreating the artwork here that they did in those materials. I normally design my own artwork for my journals, but this time I wanted to recreate the A&O simply because all of the materials were curated to coordinate. And I wanted my new journal to match perfectly with the carrying case and all of the cute little accessories. The first prompt asks, what goals did you have for 2021? Did you make progress on them, or was it a challenge to make goals a priority throughout the year? Can you identify anything that either helped or hindered your progress? And again, I have all of the prompts listed in my description box, so just take a look there if you want to set up your own goal-setting journal for next year. This prompt is asking me to rate each area of my life for my own satisfaction to see, how I'm really doing. All right, I'm on to the artwork for my cover page for the Chapter 2 journaling prompts. The title for Chapter 2 is Dreaming Big. So this is, I think, about getting in touch with, my real desires, deepest hope, best ambition, that kind of thing. Like really tuning into what you want out of the rest of your life. Just to take it back to the illustration for a second, I'm doing a Starry Night vibe over a tree line with the gel pens that were included in the set. And I'm also using the silvery metallic colored pencil from the set for a silvery moon. This was for sure my favorite chapter of the prompts, and that's because it's about what do you love? What is your reason for living? What is the happiness that you get from day-to-day life? What gives you energy and what gives you joy? So chapter 3 is called Craft Your Plan. The questions started getting harder in the 3rd chapter for me because now they're not about dreaming, now they're about action. Now it's time to make a yes and no list for habits that like I've been doing and I want to keep, or things that I'm doing that are not serving me in my life that I need to let go of. Those I'm going to list in the no column. So I'm going to use the stencil to divide up sections for the goals that I'm actually going to try to accomplish in the first 6 months of this year. Below each of these large boxes, I'm going to put small boxes in the same color. Those boxes are for tasks or action items that I will need to complete in order to achieve the goal above it. Okay, the last little section is to use washi tape, my own washi tape, to add in these little tip-ins or these little half sheets. The sub box included 6 of them for the first 6 months of the year through June. But when I finished putting them in, even though I left 2 sheets in between each tip-in, I still had enough pages left in the notebook that I could finish the whole year out with goals, reflections, and action steps. Here's a quick flip through of the pages I made today. I can't wait to get cozy with a cup of tea and some comfy pajamas and a blanket and just fill out all of my answers to these pages. When I write my answers out to all of these questions, I'm going to use the white gel pen that was included in the sub box. The sub box actually had 2 of the white gel pens, which is great because then you can just write as much as you want without having to worry about running out of ink. I'm so glad you guys stopped by to check out the video today. Happy New Year, you guys, and happy journaling.